So first of all, let's talk how we get here, right? So we talked about this last week about how we're separating the closed guard. But let's just talk about this again, just briefly. So JP's in my guard, we're in closed guard here. And the idea of escaping our hips. If JP's doing nothing by connecting his elbow to his hips, it's very easy for me to just put my heels on his hips and then start working backwards, right? If he is grabbing, connect here. Just like you're just holding me so I can't get my hips away. We talked about kind of shifting out and working to this type of position, right? So now here we are. Now if I get out to here, when I have sleeves, I have other options here. I can start to do different things like this, but we're not talking spider guard today. We're talking butterfly guard. So once I'm here, when I come here, I'm always trying to get a cross collar grip with the gi. Cross collar and sleeve is always a pretty formidable grip. So from here, I'm put my feet inside, base up with my elbows, and I'm going to scoot back. Okay? This cross collar grip here is very, very formidable to prevent him from passing your guard. Okay? This is the only way that I feel comfortable holding my partner at this kind of distance. If not, I want to be much closer to my partner. See, I simply cannot do this in butterfly guard because he can easily come down, he can attack my legs. Can you attack my legs? Yeah, he can just pass. Okay? So the one thing that we need to understand is when we play butterfly guard, that we have to control his upper body. His upper body is too close to my knees and hips. If he can block a knee and a hip on one side, at least, he can pass my guard. If I have this cross collar, it's very hard for him to change levels to block a knee and a hip. So he starts to move, and he's here. It becomes very hard. I can start to turn away, I can simply scoot back. It becomes very hard for him to make this adjustment. Okay? If I don't have the cross collar and he starts to do this, obviously, he comes and I'm in trouble here. But the good news is, if he does get to here, he starts to pass, you want to start to think about this, grabbing at his collar here and looking away. So JP keeps going for his pass, goes for his pass, and then I can just sit back down and recorrect. Does this make sense? So a couple basic ideas on how to maintain this once you have it. You have to maintain the upper body distance. You have to control that. You can't let him move freely, because if he can, he's too close to your hip to knee, he'll pass your guard, okay? That's why a lot of butterfly guards will get passed. Because this, guys, is not a butterfly guard. This is getting your guard passed. Just because you're butterfly hooks, it's not making a butterfly guard, okay? Another thing, you have a butterfly guard like this, where your elbow is propped, so you don't fall backwards. If you don't have his elbow propped, you need to lean forward where your shoulders sit over your knees. Okay? You can't sit like this where it's just your abs. You simply will get pushed down and you'll start to look like this position once again. So you're either up like this with a prop in a grip, or you're something like this where you're keeping inside and you're pummeling and working. Okay? When you first come out, we're talking about coming to here. But if you want, as we come, get used to holding this position, but have your partner grab your legs. And as he starts to just walk around, all you're going to do is grab the same side, if you defend the pass, lock your elbow, turn away, and just start to scoot yourself back. He'll come, he grabs your pant, he starts from here, I can just turn and keep myself posted away, and I can come, readjust my distance, get my cross collar sleeve back again. Does that make sense? It's a very useful skill. It can be a very frustrating thing as he passes his guard. This same concept can be applied to when he passes a regular guard. The idea of grabbing this collar here and turning and looking away creates a very strong frame where he can't bring his head and connect to your body. Okay? So let's start here and we're going to talk about a couple different swoops. Let's go.